Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to 8.15 paths for exploration. Today we're going to do persistent pressure and also mystic ward path. Now here there's going to be your weapon nodes as well. So more I'll explain more later in the video, but the best counters here will be mutant champions that have easy access to prowess. So your bishop, your jubilee, your storm, your pyramid axe will work really good. Or you can have your champions that have easy access to slow, so Shang-Chi, Hawkeye, She-Hulk will be good. If not, you can also use champions that have high damage on their SP1s. They will also work really well. The boss we're going to attempt is going to be a Daredevil with assault battery, power to cover, and persistent pressure with enhanced abilities. More on him in the end of the video. And for the masteries, you can run both setups with or without ouchies. That wouldn't make a difference. And again, before we jump into the path, make sure to have a champion with easy prowess. It will make the path easier. You can run the path without prowess champions as well, but it will make your life much easier if you bring those champions. Now before we jump into the path, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. Now the way the arm nodes, weapon nodes work is you see a green icon up there on the top right. That means it is ready to be disarmed. When it's green, you can use a disarm action, whatever is given to you. In our case, is going to be a heavy attack on the node. So now he's disarmed. Now if I throw a special attack, special 1, I will do 800% extra damage because the unarmed node is going to be special 1. So until that node is disarmed, I can throw my specials ones and do all the extra damage. But the catch here is there's also persistent pressure where he goes unstoppable and also goes unstunnable. Now you will notice there's a red cooldown right there with the weapon icon on it. So that means that the weapon node is back up again, but it needs 10 seconds before it is open to be disarmed again, and then it goes green. So these are the 3 states it can be in. 1, it's ready to be disarmed, green. Grayed out with a cooldown, it's already disarmed, throw your special ones. And if it's in red, it means the weapon is up, but you cannot disarm it for 10 seconds even if you throw a heavy attack. So if you understand this distinction, this path is super fun and super easy to get it done very quick because they are big SP1s that do 800% extra damage and you can kill off the defenders very, very quick. Now the next defender is going to be the Void. Now why did I mention that we need prowess champions? Because with persistent pressure, the more prowess you have on your attacker, the duration of unstoppable is reduced. So if you have like 10-11 prowess, the unstoppable does not proc. Now you can counter that unstoppable with a slow champion as well. Now because I'm going to be going against Void, I'm using a Shang-Chi here with a medium, light, medium for a stun, and then a medium for a slow, and then heavy attack. And with the heavy attack, I will also disarm him, and then with SP1 I can do 800% extra damage. So Shang-Chi is a really cool option here. So for the mutants on the for the skill champions on the path, you can bring your mutants with prowesses, and for the science champions on the path, you can bring your skill champions with slow on them so you can run through this path easily. Now the next defender is going to be a Taskmaster, and we're going to use Storm. Now Storm is the perfect champion for these set of nodes because she gets those prowesses easily, and the more prowesses you have, the lesser the unstoppable timing will be because of persistent pressure. And when you have enough of prowesses, you can just use parry and heavy and disarm the weapon and then throw your SP1 for 800% extra damage, and you can kill off the defender very quickly. So right now I'm almost at 2 bars of power. Now I'm gonna try to parry here and throw a heavy attack just there. And now I'm ready because he's disarmed, but unfortunately I got pushed to an SP2, so the damage is not that much. But if it were an SP1, he almost killed him. So again, that's very important that you go through the nodes and you look for the right special or the right attack they are. So right here, SP1, look at that damage on the SP1, almost down to 40%. So again, the cycle goes like you wait for the weapon to be ready to be disarmed when it's in the green icon. You build up to a special one in our case because the node is unarmed special one. You use a parry and heavy, and once it is disarmed, then you use a special one for 800% extra damage. And after a certain cooldown, the weapon is armed again, but in a red state. In that time, even if you use a heavy attack, it will not be disarmed. So if you keep an eye on that, it's a very quick and fun path, and you can counter the unstoppable from persistent pressure with prowesses and slow. Now the next defender is going to be a Purgatory. Now only for the purpose of this video I brought in Magneto to showcase if you have more prowesses you can stop the unstoppable from triggering. But again, I would say a better option here would be a She-Hulk or a Red Guardian with their slow. Again, same thing, use a heavy attack, disarm while you have 1 bar of power, and then use your SP1 for 800% extra damage to kill off quickly. But again, I was trying to show different champions, that's why I brought in Magneto. There are better options that I've mentioned on the right side of the screen. They will work much better on this path. Next up is going to be a Kraven, very similar. I am using a Storm here, building up as much prowesses as I can to avoid the unstoppable from the persistent pressure node. And I'm gonna try to build to as close to 2 bars of power so I can have 2 back-to-back special ones. Just a heavy attack, I disarmed. Now I'm gonna use an SP1. Look at that damage, guys. So that's how the node works. Just build up to your SP1s or almost 2 bars of power, and you can throw 2 back-to-back SP1s and then use a heavy attack to disarm the opponent. And once disarmed, just throw 2 maximum SP1s and you should be good. Just keep an eye on the unstoppable from the persistent pressure node and you should be good. Now the next defender is going to be a Joe Fixit, and I'm going to use a Hyperion here he does not have prowesses, he does not have slow, but he has huge as special ones just like Apocalypse. Now I'm gonna build up to almost 2 bars of power, and then I'm gonna use my heavy attack and disarm him. And now because he's disarmed, I can throw an SP1 and look at that damage, 800% extra. That also is goes to the incinerates as well, 2 SP1s, and look at him melt away. Again, I will wait for the unstoppable, and then I'm gonna go back in again. Now the weapon is armed again, but I still cannot disarm it, so I'm gonna wait for it to go green before I can do that. I just threw a special there, so I don't get pushed to an SP2, but I get pushed to an SP2 anyway. So right there, heavy attack. He's disarmed. I'm gonna throw an SP3, so my SP1 potency, SP1 potency on the incinerates also increases, and then that's about it. Throw your SP1s, and you should be able to get him down. So Hyperion, also your Elsa Bloodstone, also your Apocalypse are some really cool options for this path. The boss is going to be a Daredevil's Hell Kitchen with Assault Battery, Power to Cover, Enhance abilities, and Persistent Pressure. Now, even if you're using Apocalypse, he will be able to shrug off your stun, so you need to be careful for that. There are two different ways you can deal with him. You can either wait for him to throw a heavy attack in your block. You will take a bit of block damage, but you should be able to help you. Second one is going to be wait for his specials and then retaliate after the specials. Now you have to take care of the persistent pressure. Now a better option to take him down would be a bishop, a pyramid X, or storm. You can also use white max pre-fight if you want more reliable parries. I did not bring him just because I wanted to show without him. Havoc is a good option as well, and I'm using Apocalypse myself, but you can use white max pre-fight if you're using a metal or a hero champion to let those stuns stick and not worry about him shrugging off the stuns. Now, once you have that, you need to take care of the persistent timer, because just there he goes unstoppable. He's not knocked down, so he does not take the damage. He will absorb all the damage until one of you is knocked down. Whoever is knocked down will take the damage. That is the node for assault battery. So very slowly, I'm gonna wait for him to throw his special, build up to an SP1, and when the unstoppable is not there, I'm gonna throw my special attack, and that will give him damage. You will notice up till now he hasn't lost any HP, and then finally I throw my SP1, and as soon as he's knocked down, all of the damage will be blasted on him. So that's how the node works here. So very simply, do the damage you want to him, build up to an SP1, wait for the persistent pressure unstoppable to go away, and then throw your special attack. As soon as he will be knocked down, he will get that damage on himself, and then you slowly kill him off. I've done this fight with Storm as well, I've done with Pyramid X as well. They'll be coming up on the next part. So I hope this helps, guys, and it helps you clear this one, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and make sure to like and subscribe to the channel and turn on the post notifications. All of that really helps me out a lot and helps me grow the channel. Check out my playlist on 8.1 and some other videos for easy completion on the channel. And apart from that, I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.